Yes, guys, it's Danny Glover from Fight Fan TV Live, and today we're joined at York Hall with an emphatic fourth round TKO win. I call her the volcanic chaos, Shannon Ryan. How are you doing today?
Ecstatic. How are you?
Yeah, I'm all right. Do you know what? It's always been, anytime I see you, it's always been something mad that's happened. Like you've had a cut, so I'm like, oh, I don't really want to talk to you. And then obviously last time out, you know, you had the lesson rather than a loss in a good fight against Emma Dolan. So yeah, what's changed? Because I've seen you've been training very diligently and very hard. What's changed and switched in your mindsets from your last fight and your fights before to now?
I've always had a strong mindset in regards to life itself, in regards to things happen for a reason, trust the process, all of that jazz. This time around, my mental state was 100% there. I've never felt like I have done in the previous 8 fights to how I felt now. I have changed trainer. We had a full 10-week camp, which went phenomenal. I took to the new training system like bread to butter, and I think that showed in there. So I'm very proud, and I want to give a massive shout out to Aaron Woodcock because I feel like he's a phenomenal coach, and I believe that will be seen moving forward.
So yeah, I did notice that a new trainer in the corner. So how did that link up come about?
Yeah, do you know, I was with my previous coach since the amateurs. I've been boxing 6 years, both as an amateur and a pro. And, you know, credit to my previous coach. He got me to where I was. Very thankful for the time and efforts put into the training, the hours and everything like that. But it just needed a change. I wasn't right within myself, and I knew that I could feel that. And I had to be brave. I had to trust the process. Had to make that decision, and here we are.
So how tough was it to make that decision? Because obviously you've been with him for so many years. So what sort of thing? Yeah, how did it how did you manage to come around to doing that in the end?
Yeah, it was hard. It wasn't just an overnight decision. Like I said, I'm very thankful, very grateful. I'm a very loyal person. My dad was my coach since 5 years old. Me changing trainers it's not a thing. And like I said, I had to be brave. I had to follow my mantra, and that's trust the process. And once I made that decision, I knew it was the right decision. And I think I showed that was the right decision.
So today you fought Kate Radomska. The first time she's been stopped. It's weird that on Twitter, I was trying to actually tag you in it, but you're not even on there. You need to come on there. But yeah, so Base the Kid, we was talking about when we're going to manage to get there because we had to leave from work to come here. And I was like, by the time I get there, I'll probably get there around your fight for round 3 or 4. And I got there right as you bundled in. And I was like, so that was just like my master aficionado thing kicked in. So yeah, how did you manage to, was you practicing and working on that finish in the gym at all, or those sort of shots?
What we did that every single day. I'm very happy. We trained so hard for that 10-week camp, and what I displayed in that ring is what we was doing in the gym. So tonight was easy work.
Yeah, because I was expecting you should have got a few more stoppages in the past because you've got all the shots. Your style actually reminds me of Regis Prograis. So yeah, so it was really good to see. Well, I haven't actually watched the full fight back, but from the finish, it looked very rigorous style. So yeah, no, congratulations. So what's your plans for next year then, for 2025?
So I've been ordered to fight for the EBU, the European title. That'll be early next year against Stephanie Silva, and win that, and then hopefully at some point next year become mandatory for a world title and push on to my career.
Excellent. So how did you manage to get onto this show? You know, great show, good production, Huge Boxing, promoted by Charlie and Tony Sims. Yeah, so what was the story behind getting on this show?
Yeah, so I was really needing a fight before the end of the year. You know, Eddie, there was no show to put me on, so thank you to Charlie and Tony Sims for putting on this card tonight, which was they were able to get me on. Had my one for the end of the year, ending the year on a big high, very happy, and start the year 2025 strong.
And last one from me, I heard you was talking about, you know, you like your desserts for Christmas, so you're going to be having any rum cake and stuff like that at all?
You know, I'm just like a brownie, apple crumble, custards. I could eat a whole bowl of custards with a spoon. The blondie things that you can get. Anything dessert-wise, that's me.
No, that's excellent. And congratulations for, you know, it's not about how your year is in the middle, it's how you finish, and you finished on strong, so congratulations. So yes, and we've got to get you on the Neutral Corner podcast at some point next year, so we'll be in contact. And there you have it, guys. It's Danny Glover from Fight Fan TV Live, and we're joined today by the volcanic chaos, Shannon, Ryan. And remember, guys, persistence beats resistance. You know where it is.